around. I just want to watch Harry Potter, you know, 1st of September, they go back to Hogwarts, and I'm going to contain my urge. Maybe I will save it for the end of the month. I just love the end of the year, like the last 4 months of the year. They're extremely magical and they really inspire me. If you didn't watch my last video, I mentioned that I'm going to be doing the magical readathon. Last night, I started reading My Life Had Stood a Lot Again by Emily Dickinson. I'm halfway through the book. I started tabbing some of the quotes and phrases that I liked in her poetry. I'm not the type of person that really connects with poetry. I wish I was. I guess it's because I don't read enough poetry, and maybe I just don't get it as much as other people do. I used to love poetry when I was like, you know, back in 2015, 2016 with Rupi Kaur and all the Instagram poetry. I just like it, but now I just don't really gravitate towards it. But classic poetry, I like it. Maybe I just don't really like contemporary poetry and I just have to gravitate towards classic poetry. I'm also learning a lot of new words. Maybe this vocabulary is a little bit dated, but still I like learning it. I'm going to be doing the reading sprints that G is hosting on her YouTube channel. I have my cup of tea with honey for my throat. I just got out of the shower and I'm going to continue reading A Guest in the House. Such a gloomy day. It's been raining all day.
Barnes & Noble also has cozy fantasy tables, but I didn't see one.
Good morning everyone. I'm up bright and early. Well, it's actually not bright, it's just early. Today is going to be one of those days where I'm just going to do everything that I truly love doing. Book shopping, going for a walk in nature, baking. Because we're in the rain, I will still have like 30 minutes before we get home, but it's fine.
one summer's morning, I carefully did stray down by the walls of Wapping, where I met a sailor gay, conversing with a young lass who seemed to be in pain, saying, "William, when you go, I fear you'll never return again. My heart is pierced by Cupid, I disdain all glittering gold."
You can see Vicky here. I'm about to leave to go for work. I'm a little bit late, not gonna lie, but I'm just extremely tired. I want to do a quick reading wrap up for My Life Had Stood a Lot Again. I also finished reading A Guest in the House by Emily Carroll, but I don't really have a lot to say, to be honest. I loved Through the Woods. I don't really typically like short stories, but that really worked for me. With this one, it was okay. Like, I didn't hate it whatsoever. It's just that it didn't really stuck with me, so I still don't know how to feel about it. I feel so bad for Betty. She looks so sad right now. Anyways, My Life Had Stood a Lot Again by Emily Dickinson. Purple ones were for the things that I liked, and the pink ones were for historical context or words that I didn't know. For example, dandelion. It's a tree, narciso in Spanish. I always thought poetry was a little bit pretentious, and I know me saying that sounds very pretentious at the same time, but then at the end of last year and this year I started reading Lord Byron's poetry, and I didn't think I was going to like it because it's Lord Byron. I know I sound very misandrous saying that. It's not about men themselves, it's just that Lord Byron was a very peculiar person. I've been adoring his poetry, and also the romantic period, just one of the best literary periods as well, so there's just a lot to love there. When I saw this book from Emily Dickinson in the bookshop, I just wanted to buy it because I've heard, well, actually you know, in Gilmore Girls, Max Medina, he mentions that Emily Dickinson lived in isolation, that she didn't leave her house, and that has always stuck with me. Max Medina.
Lorelei, it's Max Medina. And I'm in my office grading a paper entitled Emily Dickinson, Get a Life.
All fans of Gilmore Girls will get that. Anyways, Emily Dickinson has always stuck with me because of that. When I saw this book, I really wanted to read it because I didn't know if this book was written when she was in her house, like not even her house, or maybe it was written when she was before that. I don't know. I think it was probably written in the mid-19th century. There are some poems that really make me want to give her a hug. I didn't understand every single one of them, not gonna lie, but the ones that I did understand, I really liked them. Don't think poetry is pretentious when it comes to classic poetry. I'm going to go to work now, and it's going to be the last time I see this without doors. I'm extremely nostalgic. I have no idea why it's making me feel emotional.